Now imagine this, a time when you knew something, not because someone told you, because you felt it, a certainty that didn't ask for permission. Like when you look up and just know it's the sky. You never had to learn it, you just realised it was always there. What if just like that, these new beliefs begin to feel familiar, as if they've always been yours? You see, certainty, it isn't something you chase. It's the ground beneath every confident footstep, the stillness behind every calm breath. When you decide to act, as if you already are the kind of person who moves with that deep, unwavering inner knowing, the world begins to reflect that certainty back to you. Because reality doesn't respond to facts, it responds to beliefs. So let's play a little game. Imagine walking into a room and everyone feels your presence. Not because you tried to be noticed, but because you're so grounded in who you are. You no longer seek permission to exist powerfully. And how did you get there? Simple. You decided who you are is enough. You felt it in the idea that energy is magnetic. You acted as if self-approval was the only kind that ever mattered. You realised that emotions, they aren't barriers to avoid, but bridges to walk across, and maybe even dance on. Now notice how this belief slips in, like a warm breeze. Failure doesn't exist, there's only feedback. And every time something doesn't go your way, a deeper part of you smiles. Because you know this is just data, and you are the master alchemist. You can turn every failure into fire, fuel for certainty, fuel for momentum. Now ask yourself, what if every challenge secretly wanted to reveal your power? What if the resistance was never there to stop you, but to shape you? Because your operating system now runs a different code. It speaks fluently, in patterns of success. It loops resilience like breath, effortless. When doubt knocks, you smile because you've practiced certainty until it became your second nature, until it became your only nature. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who walked across a tightrope, spanning the tops of 2 skyscrapers. The wind howled, the rope swayed, and below, 100 floors of what if. But he didn't fall. Not because the rope was steady, not because the wind stopped. He didn't fall because he believed so deeply in the next step. The universe couldn't help but cooperate. And that man lives inside you right now, listening, leaning forward, ready. You're not becoming confident, you're remembering. You already are. You're not adding something new, you're uncovering what's always been true. Just like the sun doesn't need permission to shine, neither do you. Because you now operate from these truths. Reality is a mirror. Your state shapes your world. People respond to your beliefs, not your words. Your presence teaches more than your advice ever could. Your energy creates the room. And here's what's interesting. When you embody certainty, others feel it in your confidence. You become the lighthouse in the storm. They don't even know why they trust you. They just do. Not because of your words, because of the frame that you hold. That frame is unshakable. Because you've decided that commitment beats hesitation. Self-discipline is the real freedom. Action creates clarity. Obsession creates mastery. Gratitude creates abundance. You don't need permission to win. While you're here, noticing something curious, the moment you treat your presence like a gift, others begin to treat it that way too. The moment you decide your standards define your life, the world begins rising to meet them. Because certainty isn't loud, it whispers. It walks in without noise. And it changes the temperature of the room, just like you do now. And maybe right now there's a part of you that already understands that every word in this experience is more than a suggestion, it's a key. And each time you hear them, you find yourself opening more and more to this new operating system, the one that's already been running underneath all along, just waiting for permission to come fully online. So now you get to live it as the calm in chaos, the certainty in the unknown, the confidence that requires no applause, the creator of momentum and magnetism. You don't hope, you don't wish, you decide. And when you decide, the universe conspires, just like now. And maybe the more you listen to this, the more it begins to speak back to you.